Before we get started, I want to say thank you for allowing me to share this space with you. I'm honored. I'm blessed that you would give me your time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that for granted at all. You know, when someone give you their time, I really feel like, time is a very precious, valuable asset. And for you to do this, man, I'm really grateful for it. So I just want to start with that. Let's say you walk into a room, right, into a business meeting. Let's say you're at a networking event. Your time to speak and get on stage.
Yeah.
How you introduce yourself to people?
So I want to view myself as somebody who's like a servant leader, because I like to serve people, somebody who walks into the room and I'm very confident, and somebody that's very approachable too as well. I think that's the biggest thing, being approachable to people. So when you walk in the room, making sure that your energy like vibrates to other people's energy too as well. So it just transfers to other people's like body too as well. When you walk into a room, you wanna be happy. You want to have high vibration. So I want to make sure when I walk in the room that they remember me too as well. Like, dang, she was like super nice. She gave me some dope game.
Right.
And that's the type of person I want to walk into the room. Every time I go in the room, I make sure that I make somebody feel special.
Man, I like that you say that, but now I feel bad because when you walk into this room, you don't look too happy. Now I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. But speaking of game, giving away game, like, that's one thing I could applaud you on. Like every time I go to your page, you giving a game.
Yeah.
And y'all run this play.
Yeah.
And I got this play. Y'all run this play.
Yeah.
I'm like, she be giving away everything.
Yeah.
What's that about? Like, where does that giving spirit come from?
So I like to, what's the word I'm looking for? I like to under deliver. What's the word? So the thing with me is I like to under promise, over deliver. That's what I like to do.
Under promise and over deliver.
So meaning like, people usually come to my page, they probably think I ain't gonna get no game out, but I'm going to over deliver on the information for you to take action. So when you go do it, you're gonna screenshot me and say, dang, Princess, you helped me get, my first credit card. Dang, Princess, you helped me, get my credit from 500 to a 700, credit score. So now my card, APR isn't 10% no more. Now it's 5% or 3%, stuff like that. Like, that's the thing that I love. So that's why I don't mind giving away like free information, because the paid information is way more crazier too as well.
Right, nah, facts.
So that's why I don't care about serving people. Like, that's why I think God put me on earth, to serve people, to impact more lives.
That's what we all here for, man. At every level, we here to serve.
Yeah.
And I admire what you do. You know what I mean? You walking in your purpose and you're doing your thing, and I salute you. I really salute you for that, for real. Let's go back into the backstory a little bit. Where you was at before you got into the credit?
Oh, so I was working in the healthcare industry for 6 years. So I got 2 degrees. So I went to Cal State Bakersfield, got my BA and ran track.
Running track, right?
Yep, and I got an MBA at Loma Linda University. So I always wanted to work in the healthcare field. I wanted to be like a CEO of a hospital. But then I guess like I just started to transition to more entrepreneur stuff, because I wanted more freedom, because all my friends were doing what they like whenever they wanted to.
Right.
They was traveling and stuff like that, and I couldn't travel because I had to ask my boss for time off all the time.
Right.
And being in the healthcare field is very like busy, so you really can't take off like in a short time. So I just started side businesses, but it never like really worked out. But
why it didn't work out?
Because I wasn't consistent, and I didn't have a mentor.
Consistent. Too as well. Hold on. We gotta pause that. Consistency and mentorship.
Yep.
That's big, because like in entrepreneurship space, I hear it all the time: being consistent and having a mentor.
Yeah.
So at what point did you realize, like, okay, I gotta go get a mentor now?
So when I seen my other friends getting, a lot of success because they had mentors, they were getting a lot of rooms, they was networking, and I seen their business go to going crazy. Like, they was 10 times their investment. So I was like, I gotta find me a mentor that can literally hold my hand, give me the blueprint, that's not gonna fluff me, and really show me how to make 6 figures to where I can replace my job income. So I invested, it was during COVID, I invested my last $5,000 into my mentor, and within 8 months, I was making 6 figures. And when I got fired from my job, I was already, my first month when I got fired from my job was like 3 weeks in.
Now, why you got fired?
I was making organizational changes, not because I wasn't a bad employee. They was just making organizational changes. That's what they said. I had made 50K in March 2021. And then I had to call one of my friends, Grizz, and ask him, how can I make another 50K the next month? Because if you can make 50K one month, how can you do it again consistently
Right.
to where I won't have to go back to my 9 to 5? He gave me some crazy marketing strategies, and then the next month I made another 50K plus. So I made my yearly salary within 2 months, which was a blessing. So I never had to go back to my job.
That's dope. That's dope. So what exactly were you doing in the healthcare industry?
So I was working in IT, so I was doing a lot of consultant stuff around all the hospitals, so just making sure that the program they were using for patients were working correctly all the time.
Was that something like that you loved doing, or was it just a
No,
job?
I didn't love doing it. It was just a job. But I like the healthcare industry because it's always, like, everybody's always gonna be sick. I feel like I'm always gonna have a job.
Right.
So I feel like that was a great industry to get in, especially on the administration part, because I couldn't be a nurse because I couldn't take those classes when I was running track. So so I feel like that was my dream job, working at Kaiser, and it just didn't work out. And so that's why I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, because God put me on another path to where I can serve more people, help more people, impact more lives. So it all worked out.
Man, that's good. That's good. So you did go to school for that industry?
Yep, I went to school for health administration.
Now, the reason I ask is because, like, a lot of times people go to school, to college for a certain degree, and they end up doing something totally different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like a wasted degree.
Yeah.
But that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Another question I want to ask you is, outside of the credit, what else did you venture into?
Car rentals. That's where I started out at, car rentals.
You started off with car rentals?
Yeah. Before I was doing credit, I was already doing car rentals when I was in grad school. Because my uncles and my other business partner, he had a car lot. So they was already doing, car rentals for movie productions.
Right.
And my uncle used to always come rent out my mom's RV little van and like send her money. So I was like, I need to find a way to get in the industry. So I basically just leveraged my other friends' cars that had Maseratis and G-Wagons and Wraiths. And while they were away, like working, I basically put their cars on my uncle's lot and my friend's lot and had them manage the cars for me. So they was managing everything, doing drop-off pickups, doing the insurance, doing the contracts for other people, and I was literally collecting money in my sleep.
So you had to do nothing other than just get the car and drop it off?
Get the car, that's it. My whole, and I still do that model, it's called the broker model.
The broker model.
So I literally find cars who are underutilized and make money off them too as well. So that's the play I do. Instead of having all that liability, getting my own cars, I'm gonna go find somebody else's cars that either they don't wanna pay their car note, they can't pay the car note, or their car's underutilized.
Look at you. You ready to give it a play already.
Mm-hmm.
We only like 5 minutes in, you ready to drop a play. Hey, I'm going to call you Princess Play, man, because that's all you do is drop plays.
Yeah, let's get it.
All you do is drop plays. So you went into car rentals, and then what was the next step after that?
So I was doing car rentals, and then I started doing, I wanted to look into how to really travel for free. That was my biggest thing. How can I
like
travel
traveling?
for free? Yeah, I love traveling for free. So my biggest thing was, how can I travel for free? But the thing with traveling for free, I had to fix my credit.
But let me ask you this, because most people don't, and I'm sorry for cutting you off, but most people don't think they could travel for free. So, So what made you think that you could even travel for free? Because people don't even think that they could do that.
I started seeing a lot of people using their reward points to book, flights to Dubai and Greece and Jamaica and stuff like that. So I'm just like, dang, how they racking up $1 million in reward points? Like, what's the play on that?
$1 million in reward points?
They'll have $1 million in reward points.
No chance.
So I was like, what's the play? So I was like YouTubing, Googling, you see a little stuff here and there. But I just figured, I found the key was, once I fix my credit, I can go out and get multiple credit cards. And each credit card has a sign-up bonus. Right? So like Chase is, if you spend, $15,000 in 3 months on the business side, you get 100K points. With 100K points, I can use those points and book a flight from LAX to Dubai in business class if I wanted to. So little things like that I was learning when it comes to credit.
That's dope. That's dope. Because when you said travel for free, it just dawned on me that, man, people don't even think they could travel for free.
Yeah, you can. You gotta use your money. Hotels, all that. So yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Where was the first place you traveled for free, if you could remember?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Jamaica was my first spot I traveled for free.
That's
free
what's up.
flight.
That's what's up. I got a lot of partners from Jamaica. I'm from the Bahamas originally.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised in the Bahamas.
Hey.
Yeah, so and I got a lot of people, friends from Jamaica, from the islands. So next time you go, let me know.
Man.
My people, I got people from Jamaica, my people in the Bahamas. So you let me know you tapped in.
All right.
For sure.
Okay. Ready to tap in.
For sure.
All right.
So car rentals, then you went into the credit, and then what was the next business venture? Because I think I heard you spoke about a restaurant out there in Houston.
Oh yeah, so my business partner J Don Mickens played Super Bowl champ. So he has a restaurant out in Houston called In Vain. Just opened it like a few months ago.
Envain. ENVAIN.
ENVAIN. So it's on the north side of Houston. It's a restaurant size now, so you can do hookah and stuff like that. So it's going crazy right now.
I think I seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
I think I seen Instagram.
Grand opening was crazy. So it's a lot of people like going over. And there's no restaurants really like on the north side. Everything is like in the city,
It
like
really
midtown,
is.
stuff like that. So
It
like
really
we
is.
taking over.
It really is. Dark skinned dude. He a dark skinned dude.
Yeah.
I'm asking because it's because I think I seen him on Instagram. I think I seen him on his page, the business partner. He played in NFL, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. Anyway, that don't matter. But yeah, and I think you said I heard you say you in the trucking business too, huh?
Yeah, so in my other business partner, he's played NFL too as well.
How many
DeAndre
business partners
Campbell.
you got?
I got a couple. I got three. I got three main ones. He played for the San Francisco 49ers. So we got a trucking business. We established our LLC out in Texas because so the insurance can be lowered, stuff like that. So we got that going on too as well.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So one question I got for you is, because everyone said they fix credit. Everyone said they do credit. You go on Instagram, everyone promoting credit.
Mm-hmm.
What separates you?
So I give my people
What
like
makes you the mogul?
An experience, a white glove experience. So not only am I fixing your credit, but I'm educating you on things you can do with your credit once you get it fixed. So I'm telling you, once we get your credit, during our repair process, I'm showing you how to build up your primary accounts, right? So I'm showing you how to build up your credit history so you can hit up your data points.
So for people that don't know what primary accounts is, what is it?
So primary accounts are your own like credit history. So self-lender, rent reporters. You can do a Navy Federal Pledge loan. That's your own account. Rental Karma, Kickoff, Credit Strong. Like these are all either credit cards, installment loans that you can use to report on your credit profiles for you to get to the 700 super fast. Because they're all going to build history too as well. So once you add those, then you can add like the authorized users at the end of my company fixing your credit. Once we get all the negative items off, for you to go out and get approved for a house, a car, or getting business funding.
What's the most you got someone approved for?
I got somebody approved for like it's like 200K.
200.
Yeah.
How long that took?
It took like a couple months.
What's a couple?
Like, what, 2 months?
No way.
Yeah, 2 months. But it take longer for loans though sometimes, depending on what so sometimes it takes longer based on what the person wants.
Right.
Like, so we have to go through what are they using the money for to see if it makes sense.
Right.
Like, I'm not about to go out and get somebody 500K in business funding if you don't have no plan for it. You know what I mean? So if a person has no plan for 100K, I'm not gonna go out and get them 100K. I might go out and get them 50K in like credit cards and like that's it. And once they come back to me with a business plan of, hey, I wanna go, invest my money in the truck industry, Airbnb, car rentals, or real estate, then they can come back to me and then we go out and get more funding for like a line of credit of 100K or 75K or a business loan and stuff like that. But off top, I'm not about to get somebody like 150K plus just cause I want the percentage on the back end. Like, I want them to be smart with their investments. I don't want them to blow their money and then mess up their credit again.
You know what? What you saying that just makes me think that. It makes me think that now I can see, it's those little intricacies that separates people in business, right? Because What you saying that it makes me understand that you care about what they doing with their money.
Of
Whereas
course.
some people, they probably just fixing their credit just for them to get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So within that says something about you. You know what I'm saying? It says something about your integrity. It says something about how you really love helping people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in this moment, I just want to say thank you for being a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? I really,
that.
like, those little things, that matters.
Yeah.
That matters. And that's what really separate people. While I'm on that topic, I want to say that I wish you nothing but success
I appreciate that.
and longevity
Amen.
in what you're doing.
Amen.
For real, for real. Salute to
Amen.
that. Let's say you got a high school kid coming out of school. You know, it don't even matter. Let's just say anyone, period. They want to get into the industry.
Yeah.
They want to start fixing credit. What kind of advice you got for them?
So it's funny you said this. I'm in the process with my business manager of creating a curriculum of financial literacy for school systems. And so I literally put in something together to help high school students transition to the entrepreneurship or to college too as well. So with that question, the first thing is, you said, how do you help somebody?
I said, what advice you got for them if they want to get into the industry of fixing credit?
Yeah, so all it is setting up your LLC, number one. And then just going out and marketing to as well, to like realtors, car salesmen, marketing to your friends, even like doing some free clients too as well. I know my first client was my sister and my cousin. I fixed their credit for free, got them up to a 700 credit score, and they started sending me crazy referrals. You know what I mean? So now I don't even have to really market like that because people like seek me to fix their credit because of integrity and stuff like that too as well. And then also just making sure that they know how to aggressively dispute to get those items off too as well. That's like the biggest thing. Most people like send in like regular template letters and don't get nothing off the people's credit. That's why people be like, oh, I got scammed and stuff like that. And just making sure you have your systems in place. So I have a virtual assistant. I have email and text automation systems. I have a CRM system like set up too as well, to where my business works without me. All I have to do is just make sure that my two virtual assistants are disputing and making calls every single day and making sure everything else is efficient. So I don't do anything. I just collect the money on the back end.
Just collect the money in the back end.
That's it. You know, you got to delegate the work. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a slave to my business. And that's what I think most entrepreneurs are. They're slaves to their business because they don't know how to delegate the work.
You ever read Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki? No. Yeah, it's basically a book talking about the cash flow quadrant. You have a quadrant with employees, small businesses, business owners, big business and investors. And he just breaks down where, how an employee think, what they're, you know what I'm saying, a small business, a big business, and an investor. And when you said you don't want to be a slave to your business, it just made me realize that, like a lot of people, even though you're not an employee, you still and you have a small business, you could still be a slave to your business.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it just made me think about that. But another thing that really stood out to me, while we was talking, that really made me understand that, okay, she's really about it. It's the words you use, your choice of words. You use the word systems. Yeah. You use the word what's the two words you said earlier that I was you said oh my gosh, what it was?
System, email, text campaign.
Nah, it was way
virtual
earlier.
Assistants.
Yeah, all of that. You said systems, virtual assistants. You said it's a word that starts with C that you said earlier. Oh my God. Consistency, and you said mentorship. Like all of that stuff packaged together would really help you flourish in the entrepreneurship space. And in this moment, it just makes me realize that, and this is not like to downplay or make anyone feel bad, but as I think about people that I know that have jobs, like when I talk to them, I never hear them use those type of words. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear them talk about systems. I don't hear them talk about consistency. I don't hear them talk about leverage and brokering. And obviously, we both value financial literacy. So for the people that's out there, that want to tap into that space, words is everything.
Yeah.
You know, so as you change your words, you know, you could change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Words are your way to wealth.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Dr. Myron Golden said it. I don't know if you know who that is,
Yeah.
but yeah. So and as you're speaking, I'm just picking up on these kind of things that okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all bars, no fluff, huh?
You did. No, for real.
All bars, no fluff. But another thing I want to ask you is, how far do you see yourself going with the credit? Like what's the end goal?
So now with the credit repair, the thing is this. A lot of people don't like doing credit repair because of the clients, right? People think because of the clients, because the industry is always changing, updating, and stuff like that. So when it comes to...
What do you mean by that? The industry always
like
changes.
It's always like a new update with disputing. Like something's always changing to get items deleted. So you always have to be a student of the game, right? So with my credit repair business, I'm more focused on not fixing people's credit, but the financial literacy part of educating people on the power of credit. That's
Right.
like my main goal. That's my main mission, right? Because once you learn the power of credit, now you know your buying power. Now you know you can go out and get $100K in funding. And once you learn how to fix your credit, now you can fix your family and friends' credit, right? So that's like my goal of showing people, because I've done it with my friends. I done fixed my friends' credit, got them funding to where now we're making investments with each other when it comes to real estate, Airbnb, car rentals, trucking, like whatever it is. So instead of just me being the only person that's educated on credit, now my family and friends are educated. Now we're powerful together. That's like my whole goal. How can I teach you the power of credit to where you can go out back to your community and your group of friends to impact them too as well, right? So that's the mission that I'm on, showing people like that.
That's the mission. I like that. She on a mission.
Yeah.
How that mission been going so far?
It's going good. My whole goal, like in the next 5 years, I want to at least for 100 millionaires off the information that I have. You know what I mean?
Next 5 years, we're gonna have 100.
I want to make 100 millionaires.
You're gonna have 100 millionaires in the next 5 years.
That's the goal. I got a lot of six-figure earners, already that I've created. So I want to make at least 100 millionaires in the next 5 years. And
It's
if
done.
it comes sooner, it comes sooner. You know
It's
what
done.
I mean?
You said it. It's done now.
Yeah.
It's
I already
done.
write it down. I know
It's
it's
done.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play this after 5 years. What we in 22?
Mm-hmm.
That's what 27.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, something like that, 27. So
Yeah.
27, I'm gonna send this clip to you. Like,
All right.
Princess, you said you said you was gonna do it. And you handle your business.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So how the Airbnbs?
Mm-hmm.
What made you get into that?
So my other business partner, Trail made me get into the Airbnb industry.
He made you get into
He
it.
made me get into it. So I was already renting out one of my apartments. I can't say where, but out of state. Cause I don't know if you're looking at this. Out of state.
I get it. I understand.
But I was doing it privately, and so people were like paying me Cash App, whatever. They staying there privately and stuff like that. But then he called me. He was like, "Yo, Princess, send me $3,000 to start Airbnb business." And I was just like, "Okay." So I sent him the bread. He set up the 2 apartments. Had my mom come furnish our apartments for the Airbnb. We got it up within probably like 3 days, and it was booked for 75 days already. Booked long term, right? And so we got in, and then we started making profit every single month. Just long term rentals, though, which was crazy because I didn't think it was gonna go the way it did,
Right.
but it was very successful with the Airbnbs we got.
So you more geared towards long-term rentals?
Long-term rentals are everything. When it comes to cars, when it comes to Airbnb, everything has to be long-term because I'm not the person who wants to keep up with stuff every week.
Right.
Like, for example, like a lot of my students, they do economy cars on Turo where, they might have somebody pick it up for 3 days and I gotta drop it back off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now you're washing a car every 3 to 5 days, or every other day you're washing
Right.
your car. Like that's too much for me. I'd rather somebody take my car for a long term, and then that's it, because it's low maintenance, for me, and I don't gotta keep up with it that much.
So what's long-term to you?
So
60
for-
days plus?
Yeah, a month, 30 days plus.
30 days plus.
30 days plus is long term for me. So with our Airbnb, we're targeting traveling nurses. We're targeting people who work for, Google and Facebook, who are out of town tech workers who are staying here long. Amazon, like what Netflix workers are here for, long contracts and stuff like that. Even when it comes to the summertime, where a lot of pro athletes come to LA or they come to Atlanta or Miami and stuff like that. They need a place to stay. So those are the people that we're attracting.
How you market towards them?
It's all about who you know, being in the rooms, networking, and it's always a person who's managing a pro athlete. It's always a person in the room who knows a traveling nurse that's coming to my city. It's always a person who knows somebody that needs a service that I have.
So you got to get in the rooms.
Yeah, it's all about getting work. It's all about networking, and I'm good at that. Like, I'm a good networker, and I'm a good people's person, and I know how to talk.
How'd you get good at networking?
Doing network marketing when I was younger, doing the MLM business. People think it's a pyramid scheme.
I was one of those people that thought it was a pyramid scheme.
No, it builds character. Like, I tell anybody who wants to get in the entrepreneur industry, like, network marketing really builds character. It helps you go through the no's. It helps you go through the yeses. Like, it helps you with system, helps you become organized. It helps you be responsible too as well. Like, showing up to events and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what helped me.
You know, some of the most inspirational books I've read, like Robert Kiyosaki, Myron Golden. Robert Kiyosaki wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah,
You're right.
my favorite book.
Right. Oh man, that's the one that changed my life.
Yeah.
Man, and you know, while you said network marketing, it just reminded me that in those books they always reiterate, like, go do network marketing.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Yeah, it wasn't about the money for me. I just wanted to rub elbows with other successful people. Like, that was my first time being in a room with other successful people and learning how to have, intelligent conversations, like business conversations too as well.
Right.
So yeah, it really helped me.
You know, I'm glad you said it because, you know, one of the things they did say is that it's not about what you're doing. It's like everything that you learn from it transfers to wherever you go to next in your business. You know what I'm saying? So, dang, that's good that I get a chance to meet someone that's a high-level entrepreneur now that started in network marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good. How did you like it? How long you did it for?
How long did it for? I think I did it for like 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
What company you was with?
I did like ACN. Those I did with TLC. I think that was it.
ACN, man. That's funny you say ACN because me and my friend did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
TLC.
That's the nutrition stuff.
Okay. Which one you like more?
I like the ACN one more business stuff.
More business. I feel
more
you.
people to network with.
I feel you. But yeah, man, we tapped into the business side of things, man. I really appreciate everything you're doing in business. I can't stress that enough, man. Like, it's good to see, you know, our black sisters, our black women out here really getting after it. I really, really, really admire that. For real. One more thing too, in the business side of things, and I'm trying to find the right way to word it. Well, let me ask this first. So your course, let's talk about the course. So, how many different courses you have?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah, one course right now.
Just one, okay. And how do people find it?
So it's called, you can go to mogulsignup.com and then register from there.
Mogulsignup.com?
Yep.
How much it costs?
So, yeah, it's $24.97. And you might catch it on sale.
Might catch it on sale.
Yeah.
Okay. I get can we do a affiliate link?
We can do an affiliate link, of course.
Okay, good. I like that. Other than that, man, that's the business side of things. I want to tap into the life side of things now. I got 10 questions for you.
Ooh.
Ranging from business, ranging from maybe relationship, maybe ranging from money, friendships, parenting. No, I don't think you probably don't have no kids.
No kids.
Okay. Rich auntie. I like that. But yeah, let me tap into that real quick.
All right.
'Cause I do have a few questions I want to ask.
You got it on your phone.
Nah, I got it. I wrote it down on this paper. Where is it at?
Paper. Ooh, it's intense.
Yeah.
Intense.
Okay. My first question is, if you could sell... My first question, how much would you sell your dream for?
I'm not selling my dream. Because my dream is mine.
So let me ask you this. I got a homeboy. Mm-hmm. He offer you $1 billion right now for your dream. Mm-hmm. You not selling it?
I'm not selling it. Well, I'm gonna sell it, but take some equity too with it or something. Like, we're gonna take a percentage. Like, I'm not just giving it up. Like, I'm still gonna be a part of it and still make money off of it every single month.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can. When you sell a business.
I said your dream.
No, it's the same thing. If we talk about the same thing, dream, business, whatever it is.
Okay, wait. Hear me out.
Let me hear you out.
This paper right here is Princess's dream, right?
Yeah.
This is your dream.
Yeah.
You sold it. Uh-huh. You got it now. You don't have it no more. So how? Well,
I'm not selling it. Take it back.
So you're not selling it?
I'm not selling it. That was my first answer. I'm not selling it. I was selling my dream.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Why not though?
Why should I? If it's my dream, why should I sell my dream? If it's my dream.
Maybe the money worth it.
It might not be worth it.
To you, it's not.
No, if it's my dream and if it's my, I guess, goal to accomplish, then no, because it's my mission. It's not your mission. It's my mission to accomplish my dream. Because my dream might impact more lives than me selling my dream to you and you don't do nothing with it. You might fumble it. Then what?
Then what?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you.
That was a good question.
Let me. Second question: is it okay for your partner to be cordial with his ex?
What do you mean by cordial?
Let's say he out of the grocery store, and she happened to walk by. It's okay for him to be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
And just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I don't have a problem with that.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that because at the end of the day, like they might have ended on good terms. You know what I mean? They went their separate ways. So I can't be like, oh, I don't want you talking to them no more. Now, if he's, messing up the boundaries where he's like texting her, like, sexually and stuff like that, then yeah, that's out the boundaries. But you know what I mean? Like they still might be like friends. They might have ended on good terms. So I don't know how much history they have. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of like couples that are still friends, even married. And then when they marry and they get divorced, they still friends and stuff like that.
Right.
So, and cordial, you know what I mean? Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less.
You gotta trust.
Now I feel you on that.
Yeah.
That is a big factor. Trust.
Yeah.
I'm not trust.
And I'm not insecure, so.
You said that real confident.
I'm very confident. I'm not. Hey, you want to do what you want to do? Then do it. You know what I mean?
If you was to start a business, right, would you ask your family and friends to share it on their social media pages?
Yeah, but most of the time, family and friends don't share your business until you're successful.
That's so crazy, though. Mm-hmm. But you would ask them.
Of course, I'm gonna ask them to share my business. That's what family and friends are supposed to do. They're supposed to support you. But 100% of the time, they don't support you until you're successful. The strangers make you rich. And I understand that. I understood that from network marketing. So now, in my own business, I don't get offended when my family and friends don't support me because the strangers are going to support me more, and they do. You know what I mean? Like, I have a whole mentorship, a whole Mogul family. It's probably one friend in there that I went to school with that's in my mentorship.
Wow.
All my other friends are not in it.
That's crazy.
What does that say? You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
So you just said 100% of the times they probably won't share it. So why ask if you know they're not going to share it?
I mean, I don't ask anymore like that. Like I might put on Instagram like, share, and comment on a post, and most of the time, most of my day one friends, they're gonna like, share, and comment on my posts and stuff like that.
Well, we're not talking about now. Like I said in the beginning, if you start a business.
If I started a business, I mean, yeah, I still would, just to see who's gonna support me. Because at the end of the day, I want to see who's gonna hold me down in the beginning till I'm successful. Because when I'm successful, I'm always gonna look out for that person.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know, man. It just, for me, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think I would.
Why?
And I say that because, I heard Rick Ross said it one time, like, if your dog start a business, you treat that like yours.
Yeah.
They don't, he shouldn't have to ask you to share. As soon as he posted, you on it.
Of course.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, you gotta have the same energy. But some people, at the end of the day, some people aren't raised like you. And you have to respect that. End of the day, everybody not like you. Everybody household is different. They might be raised a different type of way. They have a different type of loyalty. different type of support system. They don't know. They might not know how to support you the way you want to be supported. And I had to learn that. I had to take a step back and learn that. So I don't even take offense when people don't support me and stuff like that. Is it hurtful? Yeah, sometimes it is. But it is what it is. I'm not about to be mad about it because
Right.
it's 100 other people that's going all out for me.
Right. I didn't think about it like that till you said it. You know what I'm saying? They probably was raised different. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think about it like that, but that's a valid point, though.
Yeah.
That's a valid point.
Everybody raised differently, so I
That's a
don't take no
valid point.
offense.
That's a valid point. If you could change anything about the way you was raised, what would it be? And it could be maybe, you know, maybe you wish your mama pick you up from school more to have more talks. Maybe you wish your dad had more talks with you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you and your sister had a better relationship. Like anything or nothing at all.
I don't know. I think maybe having my mom come to more athletic events for me. That's it.
That's it.
I think that's the biggest thing. She never just come out of athletic events.
Why not? Why
She
mom
was busy
wasn't
working.
there?
When you got a job and all that type of stuff. She never had a job, but when you got she's an entrepreneur, so in her business, she got to work a lot, so she wasn't able to do the athletic stuff. You know, but she showed up to some of my games and events and stuff, but not all the time like other parents. So then it's like, dang, I wish my mom can come to all my events. You know,
Man, that's
but
crazy you said it
that's
because my wife, you know, she said the same thing too. Like, I wish my mama came to my games more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one of my other guests I had on here, he was ranked in Texas for basketball, and he was telling me how at games, you know, he dropped like 30. He would, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, but his parents was in there. But there's another kid that didn't even play at all, sitting on the bench, but his parents in the background. I mean, sorry, not in the background. They in the stands. They got their camera up, everything. Yeah. And he said one time he just looked up like, "Damn, I wish my parents was here."
Yeah.
But I feel you on that though. I feel you on that. But mom showing up every day now.
Yeah, it's my dog.
That's your dog.
The dog.
I respect that. Shout out moms.
Yeah.
Shout out moms. Could you be with someone that can't dress?
No.
Love is love though.
I know, but I mean, like, what you mean, like, can't dress to where I can help them learn how to dress? Like, is that on the table? There's a lot of people don't know how to dress because they don't have no style. So then another person comes in and teach them styles. So yeah.
What if they not willing to accept the way you trying to? Nah.
No, because if I'm stepping out and I put that on and you don't put that on,
it's
it
not
ain't
gonna
about
work.
to work. You know what I mean? Only because I'm more in the public eye, if that makes sense. Like you represent me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it just like if I didn't like how to dress and that person was, you know, stylish and stuff like that, like I gotta meet they fly. If we a couple, like we both gotta meet each other fly. You know what I mean?
But and you love someone for who they are, not the way they dress.
That's cool. But if we stepping out, like you gotta be fly like me.
Nah,
like,
I feel that.
Yeah, like no.
You couldn't do it.
No. If you don't know how to dress, then no. And especially if you don't want my help in dressing, no. I'm not about to walk out with no bum. Like, it ain't happening.
No chance.
No chance. Sorry.
I feel you on that. Which one is scarier, ocean or outer space?
Oh. Ocean.
Really?
Like, what you mean? Like, being in the ocean? What you mean? Like, if I was, stuck in sea?
If you had to choose between going to ocean or outer space, which one do you think is more scarier?
Okay, but, like, the question is this, though. Like, am I on the ocean on a boat or I'm, like, stuck in sea?
For conversation purposes, let's say you in the sea.
Well, I'm on a boat and I'm safe. See, there's a difference. Like, I don't know. Okay, if I'm gonna pick ocean. If I'm on a boat.
But you do have to take a what's it called? What you take when you go to space again? How do I not remember this? Mm-hmm. You take the rocket ship. You do take a rocket ship to go to space. So I mean, let's say you outside of the spaceship and you outside of the boat. Mm-hmm. Then which one is more scarier?
The ocean.
Why you pick ocean?
Because in the ocean I'm gonna sink and I'm gonna drown. and I'm gonna be stuck, and it's gonna be cold and all other type of stuff. We're in a space, I'm gonna have my suit on, and I'm still gonna have oxygen, and I'm gonna be able to walk and hang out with the aliens. So what we talking about?
You think it's aliens?
Probably. I'm gonna pick atmosphere, this space, whatever.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm not going to the water. It's cold, and I can barely.
But let's say
swim.
if one of the suits on, you know they have the
I
ocean
can barely
suits on.
swim, and it's cold.
So that's it. You picking?
I'm going to space with my suit, and where it's warm,
Say let's.
and I'm chilling.
You think it's warm in space?
I'm with my suit, yeah. I ain't never heard nobody say that the suit is cold. I'm gonna be alright.
You talked about credit.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that's not something they talk about in school? Why do you think they don't teach that in school?
Because school is old school. And
Because school is old school.
Yeah, it's ancient. It's dinosaur. And people aren't hip to the new generation of financial literacy. And more schools are getting more hip. Reason why they put in certain curriculums in schools that help students become more equipped to financial literacy, like accounting, credit.
Right.
I don't know, like, what else they doing? Like coding and stuff like that. So, yeah, a lot of schools are putting those curriculums in schools now. But, you know, we aren't taught that because because number one thing is this. We are taught to go to school, get a good education in college, and go find a job. We aren't taught that we can become entrepreneurs, we can become investors, and make unlimited money. That's
You think
why.
that's intentional?
Probably. Because people want people to work for other people. We are trained to work for other people.
We are trained.
We are trained to work for other people, or we are trained to do bad things to go to jail. Either one or the two. That's the environment that we're trained to do growing up.
I don't understand why they'll want to train you to do that though. That's just mind blowing to me.
Because that's all they know. Principals, all they know. The teachers, all they know. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's students in there that have YouTube channels that are streaming video games that are making more than their teachers. So they really don't want to go to school, but they have to make their, their parent happy and stuff like that. But they don't listen to those teachers because they already know what they're going to do
Right.
once they graduate high school.
What's one more thing that you could bring to yourself to give you long-term peace?
Whew. I don't know. Let me see. Long-term peace. I'm going to have to say something that could bring me long-term peace that I don't have right now.
For conversation purposes, let's say yes.
I think just to give me long-term peace, to do what I want, I need to hire more people in my business. I need to delegate more. So once I delegate more, then I could be way more hands-off in a lot of more stuff and enjoy. Like, for example, like if I had more people on the marketing side of my business, I can enjoy just making content every day and going about my way. But knowing that my team is going to post and do the graphic designs and other stuff that I need for myself, it's just like the little tedious things.
So you're hiring.
Yeah, I need to hire more people to do things that I don't want to do. That bring me more peace too as well. Even in social media, like I have crazy DMs.
I bet.
I need to find somebody to answer all those DMs for me because it's dry. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? That could bring me more peace. That give me more time to spend more time with myself, if that makes sense. So I can relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. That's actually a good one. Delegating stuff that you don't really want to do no more, you know what I'm saying? And have someone else do it.
Yeah.
So you could basically that means that you will be buying back your time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, that's what you're saying. You buy
Buying back my time.
Right.
Buying back more of my time.
Buy back more of your time.
I have a couple of people on my team that do other stuff that I don't want to do, but just hiring more people to do the marketing side. I need more marketing people on my team.
Got you.
And then it's up.
I got you. I recently went to Atlanta and I stayed at this Airbnb, and I had the pleasure of meeting this wonderful man called Dr. Umar. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to him about my podcast when I got going on, and he inspired me to ask this question. And it's called "The World Is Listening."
Okay.
The world is listening. What's one piece of advice you could give to humanity?
Oh, man. I think the one piece of advice that I've learned over the years is treat everybody equally. You know what I mean? You know that saying, like, treat the janitor like the CEO. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, treat everybody, with good energy. Don't ever look down on others. And I think that's the biggest advice I would give somebody, because we have a lot of negative energy in the world. A lot of people feel like when they get a lot of money that they become big-headed and they don't think they should treat other people like kind. It's a lot of evil stuff going on, in the world. So I think that's like my biggest thing to humanity is treat everybody equally, treat everybody kindly, treat everybody with high vibrations, because you never know, you might need a favor from that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when people DM me and I don't feel like DMing them, like, I still take time on my day to write them back. It might be not be the same day, it might be 3 days later, but I still want to reply back to them, because that's gonna make their day. You know what I mean? Because they probably think that I'll never see they message ever in their life. But me just showing that I care and writing them a long, message back to their question, I think that goes like a long way. And they have more respect for me when they see me outside to bring me more referrals, or tell somebody like, yo, Princess, like, she's a dope person. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
I respect that. Hey, that's actually a beautiful one, because like you said, like, when some people, when they do get to a certain level, they do start treating people a little differently.
Yeah, you gotta be humble. You gotta have accountability partners. So I'm happy I have a lot of great accountability partners that keep me humble. When I do become, like, sometimes I do become big-headed, and they gotta humble me sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta give me them prep talks and stuff like that, because I'm not perfect at all. So, yeah.
I got you. Man, other than that, man, it was a pleasure sitting here with you, be able to pick your brain on different topics. It was a pleasure talking to you about the business side of things. And like I said, man, I really, really, really appreciate everything that you're doing for the culture.
I appreciate that.
I really appreciate that. So, one last time, I just want to say I'm sending positive energy, sending high vibrations towards you and your business, and longevity.
Yes.
And that you may accomplish every single thing that you ever dreamed of.
I appreciate that.
And I want you to keep going, keep doing your thing. And one thing I want to say too is that, man, I truly admire your energy.
I appreciate that.
And I first seen you and heard about you on the 3-day summit. And I was just on there watching and paying attention. I was like, man, like, everyone there real dope. Dope. And I seen how you were when it's your time to speak, and I was just looking at my laptop like, damn, like, she is dope, and she really giving up the game for real.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you know what, man, I got a podcast. Let me reach out.
Yeah.
And we just reach out and see what we can make out of it. So that's why, in the beginning, the first thing I said to you was I truly, truly, truly appreciate you taking your time out of your day, you know what I'm saying, and coming and sitting here with me.
Of course.
That goes a long way.
No, I appreciate you having me. I had a great time. It was a great interview. I want you to know I enjoyed it.
Thank you. We locked in, man. We locked in. I really appreciate that. Other than that, that's it. Tell people how to find you.
So you can find me at It's Princess Dior on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube.
It's Princess Dior.
Yes.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you.